Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the High Button Sports. As we get set for Jets and Rebels action here. And 20 fresh minutes on the clock here for this game in the U16. As Jets will get off to it first here with a shot down the left side. Puck down into the left corner. Moved up towards center. That one grabbed by Ward. Ward looking for that. The arm goes up for an early penalty here in the first period as just 30 seconds in, got in. Off here to the left. We'll drop the puck as an early chance here for the Jets. Back in near the wall. Gonna hand that off. Picked up Jets into the middle. Right side back to McDonald. McDonald, a low shot, that's going to bounce out the right side to Phillips. He'll look for that as it moves up the left wall, entering into the zone. Slow it up along the end boards, a played over to Lee. Lee touches that through. Crawley over the blue. Crawley. Lays it down to the right side corner. Jets get that back in behind. Slowing up on that puck. Played along the goal line. Trying to get that up. McDonald poked off the stick over to Guthrow. Making a man miss there as they try to chop that back in. Rebels pick up and send it the length of the ice. Off the end boards. There for Jador. Jador up the boards. Picked up, put back in as the ref goes tumbling. Goes to the right. Sorry about that, folks, as we're back with the commentary, just getting some things sorted elsewhere. We'll get back into this. This on the line. Pemberton tries to play that over to Phillips. Heads back in behind, and it's down the right side. Picked up along the end boards. Ward flips that up the wall. Cut back over for the Rebels. Rebels take a shot in there. Save made as they scramble in front. Back to the blue line. Shot through traffic. Heads to the right side corner. Jets looking for it. Rolls up the wall. Shot patted away. Back to Collins. Got to get in behind Collins there as the Jets look to catch up. They poke that by nicely. Ward, he's creating a chance the other way. It's into the feet. Chance in front though, and they'll go low into the pad there on the left side. Try to ricochet that up the wall. Down into the right side corner. Trying to work that back up in front. Pass. Work that. Down the right side. And flip back in. Into the corner. Trying to put that up the center. It'll fall back down. Back in behind. That one worked in down along the right side board. Jets flip that off. It's up ahead through the middle and played back around there by Black. Black to the right side corner. Big saucer pass comes in there, past the foot of Phillips. In behind. Snow snaps a pass there to the left side. In over the line. Smith McNeil looking for it now. Smith McNeil ricochets off a stick. Up near center. Back in behind. Jets, Francis McDonald looks for it. Francis McDonald hands it off. LeBlanc has to spin that back around. Jets pushed off into the end boards. Time for the centering pass. Flipped on over, Phillips. Phillips in along the end glass. Shot in tight and save made by the Jets netminder. Face off to the right. Puck dropped in around. That puck chased after as a man down behind the net. Jets try to hand that up ahead. Picked up a nice move by Francis McDonald. So it's Smith McNeil as he plays that through. Just missing off the stick. Off the shin pads, they got it. Blue's going to start to skate that out over the blue line. Down the right side, shot and a nice glove save there on the right side. And we'll move to the right there. just under 11 minutes to go here. Puck dropped in. Trying to move that around, down in front. Gino, back and behind. That one rolls up the boards. Jets fire a pass out. Up over center, Simmons, Crawley on the offside. And they're gonna get that whistle as he tried to play it anyway. Down the right side. That puck in along the end boards. Rebels looking to flip that back. Work down into the right side corner. Stevens after it. Played it around, slowed up on the boards. Worked across. Moving back towards center. That one picked up by the Jets. Leading play. Gets to the red line and flipped down into the corner. Grabbed by Luke McGilvery. Try to work it up in front. Bounced over. Rebels. Hard skate down the right side here for McEwen. McEwen looks for it. Pushed back down the left side. Rebels now pick up. Start to move it in near center. Couple stick lifts in there. Still with some space. The last time these two teams faced off was in Tyne Valley a few weeks ago, and it was a humdinger. I believe the home opener, and it was loud in there. So now Rebels coming to number 2. Good crowd in here for the Jets game here tonight. Jets collected some wins here early in the season. Down and around. Poked up the right side wall. Little lead pass over to Phillips. Ricochet shot. Down into the end boards. Jets pull that around. Played to the middle. Phillips with a nice poke. We'll try to hustle up the right side with that puck now. Phillips. Toe drags in, shot, save made as the whistle up along the post there. Up here, Rebels, Otway, trying to play that up ahead, flip down the left side. LeBlanc, get around to Harris, pass the stick there to the corner. Rebels, slow that up, now pick up and go for a skate. Nice move around one man, has to beat LeBlanc, but he'll get there with the stick and slide that into the corner as the other one works its way back around. Battled down in the corner there again. Losing the balance. Near center, Collins. Picked up by the Jets. Lead play up the right side. Hits a shin pad. Bouncing back into the end boards. Again, picked up. Rebels snap that pass off. Up ahead. Otway. Otway tries to lead that on. Man down into the net. No penalty, but it will knock the moorings off, so whistle goes. it back. Moves down into the right side corner. Rebels back to McGilvery. McGilvery shot through traffic, spinning around, patted away. Now scooped up. Jador, the former Cougar, tries to move that up ahead. Back in behind here, Hudson. Hudson goes down and along the wall. Trying to hand that off. Jets. Jets in over the line. Jador. Jador shot in a hard one there. That will catch mesh. Whistle goes. Well, face off to the left. Dropped in, Black. He tries to work that up ahead. Couple stick lifts in through the zone. Lee. Lee. Up the right side. Shot. Ricochets into the half wall. Scooped up. Rebels. Hand off and not even close to dragging that back foot. So the whistle goes there. Just under 6 minutes to play in the first. Puck dropped in as they'll have the face-off and a little play up there. Rebel shot. Save made as it's into the gut. Stopped on the play there. Face-off to the right. Puck dropped in. Moved up the wall. That puck cleared down for the icing, so we'll try again here in the Jets' end. So goes, and Rebels with the offensive draw. Dropped in. Try to flip that up the wall. It's kicked ahead. Fished out of there. Swung at. Rebels shot blocked. Looking to move that into the middle. It'll push off to the end boards. Centering pass. Rebels shot. Back down in the corner. Rebels to Phillips. Phillips shot. Sent in the boards down the half wall. Kept in nicely on the line there. As I'm now noticing that the Rebels actually have the name bars on. They didn't have the name bars on for the start of the season, so a new addition and much appreciated by us here at High Button. It makes the job slightly easier. Jets kind of feather that puck out, try to clear it. Behind now. Looking to move that forward. Scooped up. Throw it along the wall. Lead pass into the middle. Jets near the red line. Bounce down, hits the side of the net. Rebels lose that in behind. Phillips trying for it. 4 minutes to go here. Ward slaps at it. Played in near center. Puck gets slowed up on the left side corner. Rebels lead pass out of the reach, and that will go for an icing. There's a close call, just missing the stick, and the face-off will be down to the left. dropped in. Grab near center. Working around the half wall, slowed up. Rebels now looking for a chance. Dished across. Picked up there. Breakaway chance, kind of, but it rolls off the stick, so nothing going to come of that one. Face off here to the right. On the right side, Jets. Looking for the lead pass, Ward. Into the feet of Ward. Slowed up along the half wall, back to Otway. Otway. In along the end wall. Move back towards, I don't believe that'll have enough for icing. Waved off, so we're not icing there. Up ahead near center, Otway. He takes a check. Down along the left side wall now. Gonna move that in, Rebels. Pick up, play it up the wall. Looking to send that on, and a save made there on the right side. Worked in around. Along the end wall, Jets into the feet. Man down. Played up here near center. P now looking for it. Brought in over the line. Collins has Otway. Pass doesn't get through. Backhand just by. And a penalty coming here to the Rebels, actually. So in the offensive zone for the penalties. And now 1:55 to go. Power play chance. Off to the left. Puck dropped in. Just back to the blue line. Over to Crawley. Crawley to the middle. Chance for a shot. Nice save there. Steer it away. Ball on the right side. Back to the blue line now. Crawley pushes it over. Top of the zone, rolls in front. Scooped up, Sostat. That will be sent down for the Jets as they hold it right on the goal. Raleigh, 18 minutes and 7 seconds. Line. Back. Pushes it over. Shot. Save made as that's jumped on. 1:12 left to go here. To the right, a minute remaining here. Seconds. Crawley tries to work that around. 35 now. Played him behind. Pass the stick of the Jets. Back around, or is the end of the power play too, so that's not going to be icing as it's sent the length of the ice. Little chip play. Trying to get that in around. Get off to the boards, 9 seconds to go. Gonna elect to clear that, and it looks like we're gonna end the first perioder scoreless as 0-0 the score, and we'll be back with the second short. All right, everybody, welcome back to period number 2 here on High Button Sports. We get set for this period of action. There was a late penalty there after the whistle to the Jets, so the Rebels now on the man advantage to start the second period. That one played over and now worked up the wall. Trying to play that back in. Rebels pick up on it. Ben Harris. Harris drops that off. Rebels moving up ahead with speed there. Surratt into the zone. Surratt plays that back. Hit in along the wall as it comes back to Harris. Harris. Over to Surratt. Surratt, sharp angle shot. And off the glove. Into the mesh goes that one. Face off to the left.
Okay, Breton Jets penalty to number 67, Colton Jador, 2-4 slashing. Time to penalty, 20 minutes, that's Jador, 2 slashing.
Puck dropped in there. That one's picked up and shot the length of the ice. Gonna slow it up there, and net is Lynch. Lynch plays it over. Jets trying to catch up to it. Jets flip that back in behind. Rebels. Gonna kill some time off the penalty, holding it down along the wall. Up ahead. Rebels. In over the line. Drop back play there by Allison. Over to Burrett. Sorry, Surratt. Harris dishes that off. Picked up. Off the hop there by McEwen, and they score. The power play marker here for the Rebels. A minute and a half into the second, and that'll break our scoring. So an even first period, but the man advantage helps the Rebels find the back of the net. We are humming here in member 2. Lots of action here from around the 4 high button leagues. Back to center. Puck dropped in. McDonald touches that pass over. Jets slow up, flip that back over to McDonald. In near the end boards. Rolls up the corner. Guthrow tries to stay with it. Lee now. In over the blue line on the left side. Drops that back. Turned over to Arsenault. Arsenault gets knocked down. Flipped up the wall. Rebels now picking up speed in the other way. Into the zone, slows up into a foot. Stopped by Francis McDonald. Pushed to the middle. Sent down the right. And will go for the icing. It's a bit of a tight one, but face off now to the left. Coming here, some pressure continues to mount. Puck dropped in. Jets put that off the wall. Deep into the zone, no icing, and good hustle play there. Picked up along the end boards by Lee. Lee to the middle. Grabbed by P now. Over to got it. Picked up and sent along the end boards. Lee. LeBlanc. Played behind the back. Up the wall. Down the left side now, Hudson. Hudson tripped up by LeBlanc, and he knew it right away. So a bit of a marching band to the penalty box here, as I like to say. Face off on the left. Puck dropped in. Cut one back to Surratt. Surratt dishes it to the right side. Shot and slowed up into the gear there. And we'll get a whistle. Face off on the left side. Trying to move that back. Slow it up, Rebels. Over to Surratt. Surratt. Holds on that puck. Plays it back in behind. Back to the line. Tries to steer it across. Shot! That one rides the crossbar. Shot on. Save made. Going to move that puck up ahead. Slow it up there. Steps in. Looking for the shot, and it goes by the foot along the left side. Surratt plays it on back. Harris dishes. Man down in front. Back to Surratt. Shot. Oh, and that one just goes high as bumbling puck. Thought maybe it knuckleballed itself into the top right corner, not to reference baseball right now. It's a bit of a sore subject for us Canadians, but that one looked like it had a chance, and the Jets up to the middle. Surratt. Picked up and played over to the right side. Slowed up, kind of jumped on there, grabbed and sent back in behind for Pigeon. He's going to corral. Rebels. Trying to dish that off to the middle. In over the blue line. Shot. Ricochets into the mesh. We'll get a whistle there. 15 minutes to play here in the second. And some frustration down there by Fedor. So he's going to head back to the room and be scolded by the coach. So you can't be doing that. Face off here to the left. Puck grabbed. Shot steered away. Rebels. Dish that off. Try to play it back down low. Jets pick it up. Grab, moved out near center. It's back in front, Otway. Past the stick. Swinging at that. Jets. Play to the middle, slowed up. Back over again. Pemberton tries for it. Over to Morrison. Morrison trying for Guthrow. Penow loads it off the stick back there to Pigeon. Pigeon to Penow. 1-0 game here for the Rebels. And as we near the halfway point, Pigeon starts to hustle that in. Sharp angle shot. That one hits the side of the net. Back down low, Morrison trying for it. Picked up and moved around. Penow, toe drags in, just loses it as he tried to get pretty with it in front, and the save made. Momentum on the side of the Rebels currently. Face off here to the left. Puck dropped in. Back and behind. That one's going to roll up the wall over to Lee. Worked in along the boards, and now penalty. Maybe, oh, looks like boarding call on the Rebels. Okay. So, get a bit of a bounce there, and now the Jets can try to build on that as we head down to the right side. Side corner to McDonald. McDonald dishes across. Trying to thread that needle back through. From the knees, Jets flip that back. Nice play onto the stick. Guthrow shot. Oh, and it rolls off of his stick to the corner. That was a good look. Corner, Lee. Lee dishes in front. Past the stick, back to center, now foot race to it. and a good burst of speed there. Trying for it, breakaway shot. Oh, what save there in net. And pushing and shoving after. Levette with a beautiful save. The goaltender from Sydney River sticks with him after a nice move. And that's the save of the game there. Face off to the left. Dropped in. Down from the corner. McDonald. He holds up. Trying to move that one back into center. Got it. Worked across. Jets. Up ahead. Yes. Right side corner and a shot in front. That one. Heads back to the line. Right side. Jethro. Left shot. Bouncing puck. Tried to jam in on the corner. It'll be picked up. Sent back near to the blue line. Jets. Up ahead. Picked up there by Francis. V2. As it says on the sheet. Don't know if that's a nickname. But that's kind of cool that they have that there. McDonald. Smith McNeil, sorry. Up ahead. They'll start to skate it out. Shifty move there to the right side. Flip back over. Big Francis lets one off. And save made there as it hits the pad. Out on the right side. Rebels flip that one up through center. Picked up over to McDonald. McDonald feeds that through. Surveying back up to Francis. Surrett. In over the line. Scores! He snaps one by through a screen. And a nice goal there. As the lead will be extended to 2. Just about halfway through the game. Back to center we go. Flipped into the zone, down the right side. That one hits the end wall, back to Surrett. Pemberton. Boots it into the end boards. Jets trying to get themselves back in. Goal here would help to flip some momentum. Lead play to Surrett. Over the line, shot into the glove. Save made there. 11-14 to go in the second. It's off on the left. Puck dropped in. Trying to center. Sharp angle shot, steered away again. Back to the middle, low shot. Rebound, hits the side of the net. Fooled a couple fans here. Down to the right side corner. McEwen gets pressured in there. Starting to bob and weave. Down into the end boards to Harris. Harris slows up. To the blue line, shot through traffic, save made, 10:31 left to go. It's off to the left. One's grabbed. Flipped in around and held on the right side corner. Jets try to go for the lead pass. Slow it up along the line. Gets back into the zone there to McDonald. He plays it back. In along the end boards. 10 minutes to go. So we're at the halfway point in this game. Puck's flipped over to the right. Flipped off the glass as they get it out on the delayed offside. Slowed up in behind, Rebels. Poked in to Lee. Tried to play that in around. Lead pass to Pino. Over the line. Hand it off. Rebels step in with some space. Shot. Save made. Rebels. Gotta get that back in behind. Fired in along the boards. Gonna get that back door lifted. Jets over to the right side. Back to Pigeon. Pigeon to the left. In behind. Ricochet shot as Stevens plays it up the wall. Flip back on. Pigeon. Bounced out behind the back play. Butters. Lead pass misses through the legs and up the right side. Rebels flip it high in the sky. That's going to come back down onside. Jets in along the boards. Kept in. It'll trickle out. Slow it up in behind, over to McDonald. McDonald. Trying for the lift. Into the zone here, Callaghan. In behind for Stevens. Up to the left, Jets. Between the legs, Jets. Across the blue. Trying to flip that off. Hustled after. Pad save, and that one a nice one in tight. Over to the left side. Hustle that and caught up to first by LeBlanc. LeBlanc over. Jador. Jador shoots, goes wide. Gets in behind. Otway. Otway. Toe drag. Otway. Got to cross, but he can't quite do it. Knocking into the netminder, but no penalty as they'll continue on. Net somehow stays on. Flip back in behind. Rebels. Played over. Swept down LeBlanc to Phillips. Flipped it off the glass. Butters. Trying for it. Ricochet. Sharp angle shot. Hits the side of the net. Pass Butters to Harris. Harris flips it over to the right side. Shot. Rolled up. Save made. Jets. Trying to get that across. Otway. Moving Jador. Hands off. Toe dragged in. Over the line. Sent in around the end boards to Jador. Back and around on the right side corner. Smith McNeil in front, in tight, scores! As he'll fire one home. And breaks through for the Jets as the crowd erupts. Back to center. There's 6 minutes left to go in the second. The Jets find themselves right back in this game. Dropped in. On the right side. Delayed offside. Rebels. Up the right. Had to kind of kick that to themselves. Not quite there. Jets. Flip it up the wall. Back in behind. Noy. Tries to get that up ahead. Rebels in over the line. Behind the back play, looking for a little room on the right side. Steps in, fans. Puck still loose though. Played to the middle. Nice little dish there by Smith McNeil. He's been doing pretty good on the offensive side of the puck here for the Jets so far. Off the foot. Trying to pull that around. Hustled out of the zone. Chip play. Allison shot into the glove on the 3-on-1. Nothing going to come of that one with 5:17 to go.
King Breton Jets goal scored by number 9, Travis Smith McNeil. Unassisted. Time to go, 13 minutes, 28 seconds. That's Smith McNeil unassisted at 13:48.
Puck dropped in. Flipped up near center. McDonald into the linesman, so that's going to friendly bounce for the Rebels as they'll move it into the zone. Starting to move and shake and cover it up there in front. Puck dropped in there. Float up along the wall. Flip play, and that will be the whistle. Appreciate everyone for tuning in here on a Saturday night, a busy one here on High Button Sports. As played in along the wall, the Rebels playing pretty good up until this point, dictating much of the play. Jets got one back here earlier. That kind of gives them a little bit as they try to get it, and the stick gets caught up in the mask. Not going to call that, though, as it's moved in near center. Francis. Trying for that. Down the right side, Guthrow. Into the middle. Flipped up along the boards. Jets try to shake it off. Shot into the glove. Save made. Puck dropped in. Back to Pemberton. Offside just by a hair here. Actually 4:10 remaining. Puck grab and a big open ice hit there near center. Won't get the crowd off the feet. Played across. Flipped, hits a stick. Shaft with a stick there. Rebels, shot, save made. Pardon me. And an extra shove. Face up to the left. Flip back over. Harris keeps that on. It gets ricocheted. In along the end boards. A hard hit there as they go back and forth. Played to the middle. Harris loses it. Now chance the other way for the Jets. Down the left side. Streaking and caught nicely by the netminder Hudson Lynch. And an extra shove again. cheering as the Rebels will actually head to the box for the post-whistle stuff. So now on to the PK. Face off to the right. Back to McDonald. Over to the left side, Jets. Love to tie this up before the end of the frame. Save made. Right side. Puck dropped in. Into the feet of Lee. Gets kind of caught up there. Down along the board. Jets looking for it. Backhand over. Shot hits the glass, comes down. McDonald tries to feather that ahead. Pass the stick there. In behind, Guthrow. Slap that. Move to McDonald. Over the line. Lee drops back. Little shot. Goes wide. Worked in around. Into the feet of McDonald. Sent out near center. Shot down for Levette. And down the left side, 2:15. Jets have that roll over the stick. 32 seconds in the power play with a burst of speed down the right side and a nice play there to break it up. LeBlanc. LeBlanc down low. 16 seconds. He'll survey looking for something. Jets up the left side, overskated. Got back in, and that killed the end of the power play. Picked up near center. Jets. Back over. Jets. Lead play, missing the stick. 1 minute to go. Shot down in behind. Hartle on the boards. Centering pass. Picked up. Trying to center. Worked into the feet. Sorry about that, folks. Had to take a quick call there. Like I said, trying to make everything run in this high button machine, but with 1 second left, a penalty shot to try to tie this game. And here we go. A man who's been pretty good on offense, Smith McNeil, has the first goal. Shoots! And save made, trying to go 5-ball. And with 1 second left in the period, the Rebels look like they'll hold on to their lead. Face off on the right. Dropped in, and that one's going to go to the right. Imagine that one. Won't go though. 2-1 Rebels at the end of 2. Back for the third in a moment. Hello everybody, welcome back to the third period action between the Jets and the Rebels. As we get set for this one, go to number 2, Pad B here in Sydney. Pretty good game here so far, 2-1 the score, as Jets looking to come back in this one, and they'll start out in the offensive zone early. Turns that over, and the Rebels now trying to get numbers working back the other way. Down the right side, passed off, and it'll miss this stick. And a good chance squander there, as puck sent down for the icing just 30 seconds in. Face off will be here on the right. Lots of hockey happening here on High Button Sports here tonight, as will be the case for the whole season. So we appreciate everyone tuning in as we kick off the U15 League tonight. Some of you Rebels fans listening, that would be the equivalent of the Prince County squad out there. I believe actually is based in Western PEI. So the Nova Scotia equivalent, covered fully by High Button Sports, starts tonight. So lots on the go. And for a little extra fun, my co-manager is on his honeymoon on a cruise currently. So he's checking the games from the middle of the ocean. But that is what we do to try to bring you guys the action here on highbuttonsports.ca. No breaks for us at all for the weekends this year, and we appreciate you tuning in. Happy to be working with the U16 League, and just about a month in, I believe. So all good around there as that puck's worked up the left side. Rebels try for a bit of a creative play there. Jumping down to that with Surratt. Didn't quite make that happen. Now picked up, moved along McEwen. McEwen plays that back over. Down low to Allison. Flipped up, down to the right side corner. Jets. Picked up, hits a glove near center. Harris spins, hands it off. Shot, save made as it rolls off in front. Whistle down there in the right side corner, and slashing call, and a chance here for the Jets now. Face off comes to the left. Dropped in. That's going to head down in behind for McDonald. Backhand. Steers across. Phillips brings it in. Puts it down over the blue line and into the corner. Guthrow. Holds up. Down to the goal line. Trying to get that through. It's among the feet. Picked up, played back to Lee. In over the head to Phillips. Phillips to the blue line. Puts over to the right side. Jets try to survey. Down on the doorstep. Move it around here on the power play. Shot slowed up. Back in near the end wall. McDonald. He'll start to move. Chips it over to Crawley. Crawley in over the blue line. Crawley along the end wall. That one jumps to the top of the net. Onto the stick there, McDonald. In behind, Crawley. Circles. Right side, looking for the one-timer. Just going to kind of shovel that into the net. Whistle. Off on the left here. Picked up, hits a glove. That will come down near center. Chased after. Into the right side corner. LeBlanc. Tries to hand off. Jador in over the line. Penalty ending here shortly for the Rebels. As it's sent down the opposite way. Jets. Hand it off. Pemberton. Head up. Pass misses the stick into the end wall. No ice though. Picked up as it's pushed back to the line. Shot goes high.
Penalties to the Breton Jets number 19, Hudson Crawley, and to the Western Rebels, number 27, Connor Hudson. 2 minutes each for unsportsmanlike conduct. Time of the penalties, 3 minutes, 33 seconds.
Down to the right side corner. Looking for the puck. Lead pass. Slowed up. Fedor slips it in behind. Along the end boards. Overskated there. Comes back and around. Jets. Pushes it off the glass to Phillips. Up ahead, Ward. In over. Slowed up. Little chip play. Gonna have to wait for a tag up, which gives the Rebels the puck for free. Backhand across. Work down into the right side corner. Jets. Lead pass, stopped. Into the middle, Rebels spin it around. Grab, trying to work that in. Heads to the end wall. Ward, flips that ahead. Back the corner. Black. Over, back to Black. And behind on the right side, trying to steer that back out in front. Slow it up, and the arm goes up for the tripping call. Puck dropped in. Back to Pigeon. Into the feet of Pina. On the left side. Trying to play that back in around. Rebels to the blue line. Plays down the left side. Rebels steps in. Shot, save made. They try to jump off that center. Little split play. Jets grab. Able to knock that down. It'll head down the left side. Under the stick here, Rebels. Up the wall. Play it in over the blue. Shot. Snaps into the mesh. We get a whistle on the play. Puck chopped in and a nice big block there. Nice try again. That one reaches in, but relatively easy save for the netminder there, Levet. 2-1 still to score. Loose off on the right side. Holding. That one's fed back over Harris. Right side, Otway, shot, pad save. Trying to extend that lead. 1 goal here will go a long way. 12:23 to go, Harris. And knocked off the stick, and now foot race back to it as Lee gets cut off by Otway, and thought he got clipped in the helmet. Pulling around. Rebels. Went over the line. Back on through and tripped up on the way in. And that one's going to be a penalty here again. So back-to-back penalties, it looks like it'll be against the Jets as they try to mount their comeback and make it a little tougher on themselves. Oh, tackle there. Touched up. So with 11:49 left to go in the third, whistle. Face off on the right side. That one's kicked back over to the left. Trying to play that one back down through. Rebels hold. Otway shoots, goes wide. On the stick, tries to fish that across. Phillips grabs, sends it back in. Rebels start to move that puck up. Picked up in over the blue line. Looking for it down along the end boards. In the right side corner, Rebels into the feet. Lit play. Now up ahead's Phillips. Pigeon trying to catch up. Phillips shoots. Save made on the breakaway, short-handed. And by far the best chance of the period for the trailing Jets. And a nice save in net there by Lynch. Passed off to the left side. A little snapshot on. Save made as we'll get a whistle. 10 minutes to go. Off on the right. Rebels. Right side. Pass across. Scores as they slide that home. And the Jets with a nice one there. On the give and go finish. Buried in front. That'll be 3-1. 10 minutes remaining. Back to center we go. Puck dropped in. That over to the wall. Jets. Smith McNeil trying to go up the right side with it. McDonald chases. Jets holding. Ricochet up the wall. Trying to pull that back in. It's into the feet. Jets over to McDonald. Picked up by Hudson. Oh, and a nice layout hit there at center by Shador. A brick wall. Right side corner. Allison from Surratt. One-timer, slowed up in front, rebound, shot, nice save there, sticking with it, Lovett, and saves a surefire goal there off the rebound. Face off here on the right side. Drop back over. Laid it down along the end boards. Got it. One-timer. That's a big booming shot. Now another look. Goes wide as we're inside 10 minutes to go here now. Crawley gets cut off. Rebels, McGilvery. Rebels will be playing the Highlanders tomorrow just down the highway here in Cape Breton. Face off. One back. And along the right, and now picked up. Jets try to steer forward. Crawley. Played it across. Cut off. Oh, and two Rebels collide into each other, freeing the puck up, but Jets not able to take possession. Got it. Over the blue line. Into the middle. Little collision again. Down to the corner for Lee. Up the wall. Back over for McGilvery. Into the middle. Picked up. Trying to feed that down and around. Got it. Takes a hit. Back to Phillips. Tipped in front. Nice job between the legs by Got It. Save made. Lee behind the back. Tries to play that up. Slow it up near center. Up ahead. Morrison across. Otway trying to spin out of this one. Otway. In over the line. Otway shoots. Scores. Nice at top right. That'll be 4-1. We head back to center with just under 8 minutes to go. Back to center. Dropped in, Morrison. Tries to spin out of it. Otway. He'll bring it in over the line. Jets pick up. Flipped over for Phillips. Kisses it off the glass down to LeBlanc. Have to tag up, so that'll slow them down there. Into the feet, Rebels. Jump back play. Rebels. Played across. Laying the hit down, a little block. Played back for the Jets. Up the wall. That one slowed down, no ice. Off on the right. That one's kicked back. Rebels onto the stick, riding up left side, trying to jam at it. Picked up, got it. Got it. Back over. Off the end of the stick, Jets. Trying to pull that in around, and now breakaway. Phillips in the clear. Phillips backhand scores. And puts his team back in as they head back to center. We're still alive here. 6:34 to go in the third. Picked up down the right side. Shot on front, Phillips, and a point-blank save, and into the pads. Face off on the left. Chopped in. Rebels start to move that out. In over the blue line. Looking for that puck. Trying to steer along and onto the stick. Face off right side.
Cape Breton Jets goal scored by number 27, Matt Phillips. Unassisted. Time to goal, 13 minutes, 26 seconds. That's Phillips, unassisted. Short-handed by 13:26.
Over to the right side. Otway. Shoots. Goes high, comes back down. Spinning around into the zone. Picked up Otway. Backhand, forehand, and pushed aside.
Top scores from last season.
Right side to the middle, shot save made. As that one steered on, and we get a stoppage in play. 5 minutes to go. 4-2 the score. Puck picked up. Along the right, that one's going to bounce back through. Backhand pass. Trying to get that in over the line. Overtaken. Back to got it. Got it. Down the right side into the mesh. 4:41. Puck dropped in. Along the boards. Rebels. Picked up back to the blue line. Holding, flipped down to the wall. Into the glove. Chopped that. Free puck. Jets spinning around. Handed off to Guthrow. Shoots into the glove. Save made the other way. in behind. Trying to go up the wall with it. Flipped on over. Rebels trying to pull that in. Toe drag to the middle. Shot. Save made on the doorstep. Another quick chance. Rolling around. And puck was still loose, but we got a whistle here. 4 minutes to go. Puck picked up, patted away. Lead pass. Brought back over. Jets. In over the blue line. Left side. Slows up. Behind the back. Played in near the end boards. Trying to steer that up ahead. Slowed up on the blue line. Pass across. Stopped. Leading. Jets look for it. Smith McNeil gets knocked. Harris spins. Back over to Got It. Starts to move. Trying to play down the right side corner. Worked into the boards. Chip play, gets by the feet, having to catch up to it. Hustled after McDonald. Lead play, slowed up, Phillips. Phillips shoots, save made, or block there. Played off into the wall. Rebels looking for the lead pass, going to be on the mark, so no icing. Kind of push that back to the middle. Kind of in on the arms there. Puck goes down and behind. 2 minutes worked off into the wall as we're nearing the end of this one. Jets play it in. And arm goes up here late for penalty, 150 remaining. Soft comes to the left. And a timeout call for the Jets. We're back in a moment. All right, we are back here for the finish, folks. 2-minute power play for the Jets, trying to stay in this game late. Crawley worked over to the right. Steps in, shot blocked. Lee now spinning. Bit of a no-look shot there, but he catches it on the line. Over to the left side, Crawley tries to feed through. Hustled after. Lee feeds it ahead to Crawley. In over the line. Shot. Just kind of flicks it into the end boards. Played up the wall. Slowed on the blue line. Back down low. Dished across. Slowed up. Lead pass. Sent wide and down. There's the empty net. There at the one end. Face off down to the left. And don't know why they call ice if they're on the PK. A bit of a faux pas there by the liney, I believe. Puck down the right side. Jets trying to find Crawley. Picked up. Flipped into the boards. With 1 minute to play here. 52 seconds, actually, technically. Adjustment there. It's off right here to the left. Puck dropped in. Crawley. Starts to move it over skates it. Goaltender has to stay in. Picked up. Jets drop that off. Turnover on the drop pass. Shot steer side. 35 seconds now. As the Rebels closing in on a big victory here. Will on the road here from Sydney to Tyne Valley. Back to the blue line. Shot stopped. Rebels fire it, and they'll find the empty cage with 15 seconds to go. Back to center we go. Some extra shoving there. Some extra cross check. And we'll get a whistle. Grabbed down the left side, 10 seconds to go. Get a whistle, or the finish here. A little shove in there on net. Up the boards, and that will do it. So the Rebels will pick it up, and we'll continue on. It's 5-2 the score. We appreciate you